And thanks for joining us this morning. I'm McLeod Hageman.
And I'm Karina Rubio. Christy's on assignment. We have a lot in store for you in the next hour of the morning show. But first, let's take a look at your eye opener.
The Marching Illini Band is mourning the loss of one of its members, what happened, and how they're honoring her memory.
And Valentine's Day is for sweets, but how about sweet mac and cheese? That's in our trending topics of the day.
And we'll see why the new movie, Love, Sarah, may inspire you to do a little baking yourself just like your grandma. Those stories and more right now.
You're watching your local news leader. This is The Morning Show on WCIA 3 News.
One person is recovering after being shot in Decatur.
Police say it happened in the intersection of North Lober and East Olive Street. When they got there, they found someone shot in the leg. That person was taken to the hospital. If you know anything, please call police.
A man accused of setting a house on fire in Decatur pleaded not guilty. Michael Dixon is facing arson charges. Witnesses say they saw him near the scene of the fire along Route 121 in Decatur. No one was hurt, but officials say the house was destroyed. Dixon is expected to be back in court at some point next month.
And where there's smoke, there's fire. That was the case at a home in Springfield. It happened near Hoover and Henry Streets. The fire chief says they sent a truck to check out the smoke and found the back of the house on fire. They called in some extra help. One person was living there but was not hurt. And the Marching Illini Band is grieving the loss of a member.
And Krista Roth drowned in Costa Rica while on vacation just last week. Roth was the Trump section leader and was going to graduate this year. She planned to work on clean water projects in Africa before starting her first engineering job.
Really just a great role model, not just a leader, because she was very influential with so many people, not only in her section either, but throughout the Marching Illini and certainly here on campus.
And some of the band members will play at her funeral on Saturday. It's at her home church in McLean County. Instead of flowers, her family is asking people to donate to Can Do Kids International. The group brings clean water to children in Africa.
One person is dead after a crash on Interstate 57 near Neoga. This is video near where that wreck happened. State troopers say the driver lost control, hit a guardrail, and died at the scene. The interstate was shut down for about an hour and a half. And new this morning, Illinois State Police are investigating a crash in Effingham County.
Yeah, that happened on Interstate 57 near Edgewood. The driver of a Nissan Titan was traveling south in the right lane of Interstate 57, and a truck tractor semi-trailer was traveling along the side that Nissan in the other lane. Now, they say the driver of that Nissan pickup lost control on some ice and then hit the side of that trailer.
That's right. The driver of the Nissan Titan was taken to the hospital and cited for improper lane usage.
And investigators say the suspects involved in stealing a truck from Moultrie County could be connected with several other crimes. A long string of car burglaries and thefts all happened that same night. There were first car burglaries in Macon County, and one of those was found in Lovington. Then cars were rummaged through in that village, and a truck was stolen from there. Police are also investigating a deadly shooting in Hammond that same night. They didn't say if the murder and thefts were connected, but they're looking into that as a possibility. Well, a teenager is all right after his car was hit by a man trying to get away from police.
That's right. It happened on Monday in Champaign. Grant Alba says he was driving on South Neal by Windsor. That's when he says Larry Kirkland turned in front of him. Police were following Kirkland because he was driving in a stolen Domino's delivery car. Alba says he stopped as fast as he could, but the two crashed. Then Kirkland ran off.
I thought it was a very confused driver swerving into me. And I also thought when I crashed, like, oh no, now I'm gonna have to work this out with the other person. But I was just wondering, I wonder why they were going so fast. And then I see the cop cars pull up and I thought, oh, that makes sense.
Alba wasn't hurt. Kirkland was charged with car theft and fleeing police after that crash. He had just been released from jail the same day for another car theft.
New this morning, state police are releasing information from increased patrols in Champaign County this month. No one got a ticket for driving under the influence. 6 were cited for registration offenses. There were 3 given for driver's license offenses, and there were 24 written warnings. This was part of the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign.
And if you have an iPhone or iPad, Apple says you should update it right away to avoid getting hacked. The tech company says cyber criminals may have actively exploited 3 security bugs found in its operating system. The newest iOS update will fix those glitches. And new this morning, the Vermilion County Executive Legislation Committee is expected to meet today to talk about support for local businesses. And the committee will also take a look at setting a price for the sale or lease of property owned by the public. This will be a virtual meeting starting tonight at 5 o'clock. And the pandemic has hit the movie industry hard. Many of those businesses are struggling to survive, but now Washington is sending money to help keep the marquees on. Elise Preston has more.
Movie theaters have sat mostly empty for nearly a year. The pandemic first led to shutdowns. Many, like Santikos Entertainment in Texas, were able to open, but the big blockbusters didn't return.
Over 80% of the movies that were supposed to be shown this year have been delayed. Some of those have gone direct to streaming.
Theaters have tried to attract customers. In the Philippines, moviegoers can see a show on a social distance gondola. Smaller U.S. operations are finding some success playing older popular movies. And places like AMC will let you rent your own theater for as little as $99.
Still, revenue for the industry dropped 80% in 2020, leaving many theaters, big and small, on the brink of bankruptcy. But now, some financial help is on the way.
AMC Theaters recently raised hundreds of millions of dollars in financing on its own to stay afloat. Smaller companies are getting stimulus aid from Washington.
It's going to be a real lifeline for, thousands of businesses across the country.
Patrick Corcoran is with the National Association of Theater Owners that helped successfully lobby Congress for $15 billion in grant money. Businesses that qualify can use it to pay employees, rent, utilities, and vendors.
This will certainly get most companies well into the spring, possibly later.
After that, it's hoped widespread vaccinations will help flip the script.
We hope it rolls out faster and gets more widespread and we can get back to business as usual.
And that would give movie theaters a shot at a Hollywood ending. Elise Preston, CBS News, New York.
All right, now that you're up to speed on the news, let's get to the weather with Jack.
How's it looking out there?
It's sunny, but it is very cold out there, and we're looking at temperatures that are going to be staying in the 20s by the afternoon. Now, at least it looks nice and blue out there from Charleston on our first mid-weather camera on a roofing dog on it. Lots of clear skies, lots of sunshine, but it is cold, and so the snow that we did have on the ground is now very crunchy. You'll see that Storm Tracker Doppler has clear skies across it. Zooming out, though, you will tell that there are some lake effect snow showers across parts of Michigan, going back into Indiana. And then we've been talking a lot about that atmospheric hose of moisture getting California. There it is there. All the rain showers between LA and San Francisco with tons of snow falling in the mountains there of the Sierra Nevada. So it is going to be a very active forecast for them. Here in our area, though, it is now just clear and cold with temperatures ranging from 7 in Springfield to 21 in Petersburg, with winds pretty light out of the northwest, though, but doesn't really matter how light it is. When you feel it, it hurts, with a wind chill of -1 in Mattoon, 3 in Champaign. So your cast for today, we're calling for temperatures to be into the middle 20s for our highs. We've got the chance for additional precipitation, though, for the weekend with our big system that we're talking about coming up here in a little bit. Right now, it's kind of trending a bit more towards rain, which is good. Okay. So, but still a very hard forecast.
Yeah.
Lots going on.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm inside today with you guys here this morning instead of out
We're
there.
happy you're here, too.
Sometimes I wish I had your guys' job, though, because this forecasting, this is not fun.
Yeah, it's messy.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's time for your trending topics of the day. We're talking about pink mac and cheese, a fast car, and an essay contest. First up, Kraft is releasing a pink candy-flavored macaroni and cheese to celebrate Valentine's Day the cheesy way. The packaged meal, familiar to many Americans, will have a new pink packet to add a pop of color and a hint of sweet candy flavor. It's made of beetroot and carrot concentrates, fructose, and natural flavors. Kraft is giving away 1,000 packets of the candy macaroni and cheese kit. To enter, there's a form at candycraftmacandcheese.com. The event ends February 8th at 1 p.m. Winners will receive packets just in time for Valentine's Day.
Aw, real sweet right there. I love macaroni and cheese. I could eat it every day.
Right?
Might have to give this a try.
Let's
Had it
look.
yesterday.
Yeah?
Had
Was it
some mac
good?
and cheese yesterday. It was good. Yep.
Did you, this,
I thought you meant this pink one.
I was like,
no,
what?
no.
It came out? That's awesome. Yeah, I might have to give this a try. I don't think it would taste that much differently, but I don't know.
Is it still cheesy plus sweet? That might be a weird mix.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
I
like
don't know.
some of the things you're mentioning in there, I'm like, I don't know if that's just to get it to the color or if it's
Right.
not like modifying the taste. Because
Yeah.
I douse my mac and cheese with Tabasco, so like if that's like kind of sweet, that would taste bad.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, the beetroot, I would assume, would probably change the color a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try anything though, so I'll give
Absolutely.
it a go.
It's pink. So for just $11 million, you could be the owner of the fastest vehicle on land.
Oh.
That's the Bloodhound, and its current owner is tired of pouring money into it, so he's selling it. The current land speed record is just over 760 miles per hour, theoretically. Bloodhound is built to go 1,000 miles per hour, but buyer beware, the Bloodhound project has been ongoing for a decade and had to be rescued from bankruptcy a couple years ago. Still, a new owner could make a fortune in sponsorships if an attempt to break the land speed record exists, and it could take place next year.
So what do you say? You gonna give that a try, Jack?
I've actually
Buy it?
read about this, and
Wow.
it's a bunch of Brits, and they're having problems with it because it is just
okay.
so expensive.
Gotcha.
It would be really cool to go 1,000 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh, that would be
Yeah.
insane. I feel like Elon Musk could be like, yeah, I'll make 10 of them or something like
Yeah.
that. I mean, I guess somebody could start like a GoFundMe page to try to get it or something like that, but
I mean, that video there, it almost looks like put in fast forward mode. That's pretty crazy.
right.
Okay, because it's got jet engines in it, and then it goes through so much gas that it actually has a supercharged Jaguar V8
Oh,
as the fuel pump. Like it's crazy.
Just for the fuel pump.
Yeah, just for the
Wow.
fuel pump. It's got like a 575 horsepower engine for the fuel pump.
Wow, Jack's the expert.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I said, like
he knows everything about cars.
I know a little bit more than about weather, I think, when it comes to cars.
Good stuff right there.
Yeah, it's $11 million. It actually seems like kind of a good deal.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Yeah.
I can give it a try. I don't know. Give it a drive. Pretty cool. Well, do you have evidence of